My next guest was quite simply chiselled by the god of love on the workbench of woo. It's Ricky Martin! You see, Ricky's a good-looking fella, isn't he? He's a good... Look at those razor-sharp cheekbones, those snake hips, that rippling torso. You know, there have been rumours around for a while that I had a secret brother. Now I believe. You know what? I don't mean to be rude, but there's more than a little bit of a look of a coconut about you this evening.
Coming from an island. Coconut.
That would be it. My next guest is one of the most beautiful women ever to grace the cinema screen and one of the most talented actresses. It's the My next guest is quite simply the biggest thing to come out of Latin America since cocaine and coffee beans. And far better for you than either of those. Let's have a look at him living La Vida Loca back in 1999.
Woke up in New York City in a funky cheap hotel. She took my heart and she took my money. She must have slipped me a sleeping pill. She never drinks the water, makes you order French champagne. Once you've had a taste of her, you'll never be the same. It should make you go insane. Upside, inside out, she's living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down, living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red and her skin's a color mocha. She will wear you out, living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca.
Here is Mr. Ricky Martin.
Outside, inside out, living la vida loca. She will wear you out, living la vida loca. Living la vida loca.
Ricky Martin. Mr. Ricky Martin.
Good to be here.
Oh, you're a good-looking man, Ricky, and you know it, I'm sure.
Come on, come on.
How now,
Thank you
where
so
now,
much. I'm
Ricky,
embarrassed.
where have you been? The La Vida Loca, I enjoyed La Vida Loca, and suddenly, boom, he's been off, presumably living La Vida Loca.
No,
Where have you been?
Probably tired of leaving La Vida Loca.
Well, she sounds like a nightmare, the woman in that song.
She is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I think it was very important for me to just go back home for a little while and do music. That's what I did. I built my recording studio and I did a lot of traveling. I also started working with my foundation. We created a project that is called People for Children. And our mission is to abolish slavery of the new era, child trafficking being the third biggest problem society is facing at the moment.
I didn't know you were doing this. This is marvelous.
I went to some countries in Southeast Asia and I saw it. And I
But
said,
you're making me depressed now, Ricky.
no, but this is the truth. At the same time, I was doing.
Tell me later, not now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm down with you. I'll help you out. You'll have a donation all night on the way out.
That's exactly what I'm
I'll wear you off,
talking
man.
about.
It's a bit depressing.
Dude, £1 is enough. 20.
I tell you what, I'll give you 200 quid. Just stop going on about it. Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's talk
then
about
we'll
music.
do the sad, you know.
No, let's talk about music. Let's talk about music.
All right.
Because of this, I started
Just
doing.
relax, Ricky. Give us a break for a minute.
Okay.
Because it did seem odd to me that you went, because you were so huge. I can't understand why, because you had a big career in the kind of Latin music market, I know, for many years, and we might talk about your beginnings there. You had any number of Spanish language albums out. Then the Ricky Martin album, the first English language album, is that true? It sold 15 million copies worldwide?
Yeah.
That's an almost incomprehensible amount. 15 million. I don't know of any other albums that have sold that amount. I'm sure there can only be a handful.
You know,
it's quite something.
It's been about, breaking boundaries and talking to the world about who I am and where I come from and what I'm made of. And music is beautiful because politicians, they create the boundaries. Us in the music business, we get rid of them.
Yeah,
and,
there is something in that. There really is.
That's the idea. That's what I want to do. It's very simple.
But it was clear to me you would be a huge star from the moment I clapped eyes on you, because we know he's a very good-looking chap. This was when I saw a video of La Vida Loca. I remember seeing it. First of all, I thought, what's that bloody annoying song with the woman in it that everyone's playing? Then I thought, you were like the crazy frog of your day. You were that big. You had this huge success. That must earn you a lot of money. I guess, really, material goods and stuff like that, that's no worry for you anymore. That's not a concern in your life, I would have thought. Would I be right?
Well, I live comfortable.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad for you. I'm not beating you up on this. I'm just saying, because I heard that while you're over in London, you bought yourself to get around, and this is a smart idea if you did a London taxi cab, so you could go up the old taxi lane.
I need to buy my flat first.
You haven't got a taxi cab then? Because this was in the papers.
I got here today, and from Heathrow to the city, I would see all the cabs just boom going in the fast lane, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a cab. But no.
You didn't get one. It was in the paper. Okay, but listen.
Tell me.
We could go in business together here.
All right.
Ricky and Ross's cabs.
Okay. Perfect. You got it.
Much love.
I pay it, you drive it.
Anybody? Anybody? Lady outside Tesco's, 4 carrier bags. You pull up. In the back, lady.
Okay.
Where you want to go?
Awesome.
Anywhere you want to take me, Ricky. Broom.
Right straight to... Oh, that's good. That's a great idea.
That's an idea.
Not a problem.
All right.
And then we'll make it international. We open branches.
That would be a good idea, don't you think so?
Phenomenal.
Listen, with your money and my savvy, perfect. Nothing's going to work.
Okay, no. It's okay, listen. This is what we'll do. I'll drive. You take care of the luggage.
Ricky, how do you keep fit? You're obviously in good shape. You obviously look after yourselves.
You know what I'm practicing, which is great. Well, since I'm releasing the album, I haven't been able to train, but this amazing martial art that is called capoeira.
I've heard of this. It's people kicking each other but not making contact. Is that right?
At a certain point, you can make contact.
You can punch someone.
It depends on what the main instrument dictates, because there is no capoeira if there's no music.
Capoeira.
Capoeira. It's a Brazilian martial art.
It's not related to Calippo, the lollipop, is it?
No, there's no time for
one keep you in good shape. And it's
no time for lollipops in this.
Could you do a little bit for me? Come on, Ricky, let's see.
No, well, you know what? I got this is so... No, this is, I have the cable and I have to get rid of the microphone.
Ricky, you scared? Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
You scared?
What if I break my pants right now here? It gets worse by the minute here.
There'll be a lot of ladies over there very happy and 4 fellas over there very cheerful. You have a lot of fans. You have fans all over the world. I mean, I know you have fans who are passionate about you. How do you deal with the fame thing? Because, it's very rare we have someone on the show. I mean, we have famous people on, but you have a level of fame, especially when you were released the last album. It was so huge all over the world, which, I imagine must be difficult. It must be tricky for you. Wherever you go, people know who you are.
Right. But, that's great. We work for that. We work for the acceptance of the audience. I mean, I say we as in me, my colleagues, I guess. I'm going to talk for me. I work for the acceptance of the audience. I work for the applause. It's so addictive when you're on stage and you're performing and whatever, 20,000, 30,000 people are telling you congratulations, you're doing a good job, There's a lot you have to deal with, leaving your family. I left my family when I was 12 years old. And
this was to perform, though. You joined that band. Was it Menudo?
There you go. Yeah,
this is a band. Now, this is a real phenomenon. It's kind of not happening at the moment, but I think they're going to bring them back. There's a young Ricky. Look at that man. Now,
oh my God!
You're the little guy in the front.
Yeah, I was like 12.
You were 12 years old.
Yeah.
Can I show a clip of you in Menudo?
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, you want to see this? Because this is great. You are just no. Don't get embarrassed, because you're a kid. We all did things when we were young that we regret. There's a frog walking around with one leg missing. I feel bad about it every single day. Okay, but at least yours entertained people.
No problem.
Mine was just a slip. Here we go. This is something like 20 years ago, I think.
Let's see. I have
you were just a kid. This is Ricky when he first became big with audiences in Menudo.
Just honest,
Well, I'm glad you discovered the Latin music, though, because that wasn't where you were going to go, was it?
I was trying to be David Lee Roth.
Yeah, he did that, didn't he? Did you enjoy performing then, though? It must have been fun, I guess, although...
I don't regret a minute of...
Yeah.
No, it was great, you know. It's beautiful. It's part of it.
Do you still get fans from that period who follow you around?
Believe it or not, yes. It's been 20 years later, but yeah.
But I know, because that was, you know, which is a phenomenon that didn't really occur over here so much. But I know, you know, not just in South America, but in North America as well, Menudo were a huge thing. They're thinking of bringing them back. Did you hear about this? They're going to...
I heard about it, and that's, I mean, you know, we have to keep music alive.
What? Okay, now you have the new album coming out. No, is the album out already, or is it coming out soon?
October 10th, and
so
the single
it's coming out
3rd.
October. Okay, I imagine people are going to be very excited about this.
Well, you know, once again, it's about energy. It's about, you know, mixing cultures. I think the time that I had to travel and go around the world and find different ethnic sounds and just go back home and with time, without being in a rush, just to, you know, blend them in and create a very, I guess, unique sound is going to be interesting.
Well, that's a kind of great luxury to have, and it's something I'm sure that you know you enjoyed having that chance to do. So you went all over the world, yeah?
I went to Brazil, India. I came here, and I went to Japan, just looking for, you know, Egypt, ethnic instruments, and I created a very global sound, very world music. Okay. I'm very happy.
You can really dance well, can't you?
Well, we try.
Yeah. It must be, you know, I can't really dance that well.
You just have to dare, man.
I dare, but I sometimes maybe dare a little too much. Look, you learned when you were a kid to dance, didn't you?
My mother would grab me and say, "My son, you have to dance. You have to." We started with salsa.
Because you've got the Latin lips going on and the hips and the movement. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying, but it's okay.
Can you do the roba?
Can I do the roba? What is it? Show me.
You say no, I thought you'd been replaced by a robot. That was the best robot I've seen up close.
I need to practice.
Where's Ricky gone? There's a robot out here.
Next time I come to your show, we'll work on that.
We'll do some dance together.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing the weekend? You want to teach me a dance?
All right.
When you say all right and you don't mean it. I would love to learn. Could you teach me one dance?
What do you want to dance? Come on.
Yeah, come on!
What do you want to dance? Is it okay here?
Long and tall and lean and lovely, the girl from Ipanema comes.
I want to samba.
Oh yeah, that's my move. Yeah, okay, samba. How do we do samba? See, what's that? I can't even do that.
Come on, man. It's samba.
What are you doing?
It's just there, man. It's just there.
You know why? I think my pointy shoes don't work.
A little bit of salsa. Come on, a little bit of salsa. No, but focus.
I'm trying to focus.
Focus.
Well, show me some movement.
Forget about the music.
Here's some music.
No, that's another story.
Right, do you? Don't cop a bad, huh? Come and sit down. That's
You have to come with your family to Puerto Rico.
Just a minute.
You know what you need?
I think some have it and some don't. I don't think I have as much as you.
What you need is a little glass of rum.
Snaps.
You know, tropics,
right.
you know.
We've got to let you go, but let's have a look at the video. This is the video for Ricky's new single. If you want to see proper dancing, this is it. This is I Don't Care. It's out October the 3rd.
As I walked through that door, you had your feet all over the sea. All I heard was screaming. It was like the movie, too real to me. That just can't be life right to me. No, I was shocked and stupid, never thinking one day I'd take this blow, blow, blow. I was starting to feel like I should kill everything that was moving. Whoa, never been in hell like this. Somebody wake me up. I don't care, I just wanna be yours. I know I told you I never loved you the way that I did again. After all that you did to me, but I gotta say I don't care, I just wanna be yours. And I'm trying everything in my power to never ever say please come back to me, but I gotta say
I could bust some moves for her. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a dancer. Come on. Well, good luck with that. You know, I think that will do, I would have thought, be very successful for you, because I know you've got a huge base of fans, and you've got the tour coming up. We have something else in common as well, I believe, as well as...
Tell me.
You're a dog lover as well, is that correct? You have a little dog?
I love dogs, yeah. I have 2 golden retrievers, 1 chihuahua, 1 Yorkie that I adopted.
You got anything that could wear a hat as well as that?
Yeah. Cool personality, but mind rock.
You think that, but listen to this. What are you doing on the weekend? Why don't you and me go out together, buy some clothes for our dogs?
Okay, no problem.
Let's see what the papers make of that outing, eh?
Imagine.
Hey, Ricky, really nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on the show. You know, I would love to see you live. I've heard you're spectacular live, and I really would like to see you when you're over here live. So
I'll be back, hopefully for the spring.
I hope I get the chance to see you then. Thank you for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ricky Martin.
Thank you.
You okay?